Good morning everyone, it's Saturday morning. I'm just about to jump into my car and drive over to my lovely friend Rob's because he's letting me get out again. I haven't used this all week, can you tell? I haven't been in it since last weekend. What do you think of the car, Bunt? I think it's a bit of a mess, Dad. What do you mean? Well, it's got bird poop there, bird poop there, bird poop there, and leaves everywhere. Yeah. And rubbish. And half a wardrobe. I know, son. I know, mate. Oh, it's been ploughed, all this. This has just been seeded by the looks of the amount of birds on it over there. That's been seeded maybe last week or a bit earlier. Yes. There we go, mate. Only problem is there's no portaloos here. I think I've had one or two green bananas too many, mate.
See that belt of trees over there?
Yeah, yes.
Let's see. Roll the bog roll over there, it might be a bit soggy.
He's left it in a bag. I don't think I've got the right choice of socks, viewers, for what will be very muddy wellies. Stole that, right, yeah. That's it. It's running.
Is it?
Right, so I'm twitching, Rob, and the toilets are on the other side of a sticky field. You know the castle moats where you pop your bottom on a stone toilet seat and it's got a long drop. I'm gonna have to have a long drop here. I've got to watch that I don't drop it and then fall back and go for a swim. Bog snorkeling. Not a bad day out here for late October. Where the two fields have a division there, me and Rob have come up on a line next to each other, past one of the productive spots. Rob's had a tiny piece of silver, possibly a clipping of a hammered coin, and possibly a small part of a Roman brooch. And we've had the usual bits of lead and stuff. So, I've done one line right through a good spot. We can go on the bit that's was seeded earlier, the different coloured one. We can go wherever we want, basically. All of this is produced, and over that way he's had some denarii. So it's just expectations, isn't it? Something's here. Something's definitely here for us, Buster. It's just whether we walk over it, son. Hey Bunty, I got a tiny little signal. I was just saying to Rob, honestly, I believe 95% of Deus users would not have dug this signal, Rob. It hardly registered on the machine at all. There was no lines, tiny little squeak, about 5 inches down. It's looking like it might have a little Tudor shield on that.
Charles, is it?
Tudor shield.
Is it round, that shield? No, it isn't.
It's a Tudor shield. See if it's got much of a portrait on it. Oh, do you know what? I had it in my head today. I might find a sovereign penny.
Oh, you're joking?
It's my first one.
Oh, shot, kid. Oh, nice.
Happy days.
Brilliant.
Oh, I need to explain to you, I'm not blowing my own poop trumpet when I say that 95% of people who use the Deus, or a high percentage anyway, would not have dug that signal. The line, instead of going zit, zit, it was going bup, bup, in the middle of the screen, not up, down, nowhere, just dit, dit. And the audio was zzz, zzz, zzz. So, yeah, that's what you got to dig. And because, viewers, this signal was so weak, oh, you can't tell there, I'm zoomed in. It was about 5 inches down, but even then, I'd say it might have been on its side or something. But this is my first. I think that it'll be what we know as a sovereign penny. Oh, the king's there, look. The king sitting on his throne there, look. Looking straight at you. That's amazing. Well pleased with that. Are you happy, Bunt? No? Yeah, you got to go for it, Rob. Go for it, mate. Oh, he's gone. He's gone. He's gone deep. He's gone gone deep. He's very undecided about this signal, but I've said, look, you've got to chase them. He's only right next to where I got this sovereign penny.
We got it.
Look at old Bunter, being good as gold today, that dog. Little sausage roll. Let's see if he brings Rob a bit of luck with this signal. That's not it, that's a stone. That's a stone, Rob.
Bottom end, look.
What is it? A nice big silver Roman. It's another bit of lead. It's all right, Rob. Sun's out now as well. Well, I've got something here, and I'm not sure what it is. I think it might be bronze. Actually, almost looks like the words Davy, doesn't it? But fairly archaic. Maybe it's not bronze then. Certainly shaping up to look like Davy. It's not part of a little pot metal cowboy gun, is it? Davy Crockett? I've got no idea. Anybody seen anything like that? Funny shaped piece of lead. But I'm heading up towards Denari Corner there, up by that big tree on the right. So after getting that hammy and knowing what else has come off these two fields, every signal, even when it does turn out to be lead, you know that feeling when you know you're on a good field. It just really gets your excitement pumping, every last signal. Just a quick tutorial on the sort of signal that the sovereign penny actually indicated on. I've got one that's very, very similar here. So I've got the box here, so I'll hopefully be able to show you what that's doing. Literally, I'm not joking. There or thereabouts, that was maybe another 2% more powerful, the sovereign penny signal, but only a fraction slightly better than this. Hear that audio? Now, I'm not saying dig them all the time, and it all depends on your field. But I know this field is of the standard where you've pretty much got to chase almost everything, unless you know it's out and out iron. And even then, if you're on an amazing field, that iron could turn out to be amazing. Okay, for anybody who was curious what that signal turned out to be, I'm going to guess a fragment of a small iron buckle. Very small, and it was iron. But obscure signals like the one before it turned out to be my very first Sovereign Boy King penny. Treat every field as an individual, and if that field is an outstanding individual, chase those obscure signals is my advice. Just found some pottery on the surface, got some sort of glaze on it. Might have been the rim off the top of a jar or something. I'm not sure, I think they might be medieval, them type, but I'm only guessing really. Right, Rob's got a Roman coin. He's going to give it a bit of a clean. There might be something on it.
Very toasted, isn't it?
Yeah, it might be toasted now, but it's certainly still a Roman coin, so it's still a cool piece of history.
Interesting little bit of the surface still on. Might get something off it.
Right, we'll get back to you in a minute, viewers.
Recorded, that's the trouble.
Okay, unfortunately, about what we thought might have been a pattern or something, it's probably just a top surface patterner. So it's showing its age, which is probably about 1800 years old. But still, it's a Roman, mate, and we're gonna grid this little spot.
Yeah, might as well while we're here.
Well done, Rob.
Thank you. Go in the box.
Ladybird there. Oh, what's the bunty doing up there? What's the bunty doing? Oh, I caught him. I knew that was going to happen. Oh, he's such a little tank of a dog. He didn't get hurt, he didn't bounce or nothing. Oh, cool bunty. This is what I go through every day, viewers. My daddy's nuts. He's an absolute crackerjack. But I am alright and I'm used to it. He got into hiding, Bunt. You're going to come out so we can chase some silver Romans? I'll have to pull you out. I've got your string here. You're nuts. I have no words for you, Dad. You're nuts. Stay away from me. Well, just had something to eat and popped another piece of lead. Was just going to throw it in with the rest of the gubbins. Give it a wipe. I'm not sure whether that would have been some sort of shield. You can see the crosshatch design there, and with the other bits around it, something ornate, quite possibly. So, not exactly sure what it is, but at least it's not just another blank piece of lead. Just had pretty much a coke signal like I was on about earlier, about obscure signals. Well, that's nice. I like that. Might have a bit of age to it if anybody would like to hazard a guess. Nice. Do like it. Interesting. We've just come on this field for the last half hour because Rob likes this field. He's had a couple of nice finds on it, but it's very quiet. It's hard to get any signals on it now. That's why I dug that coke signal. Right, I told you, viewers, I'm after the little finds. This is probably the smallest round thing I've dug in years. Look at that. That's why I don't discriminate coke out or nothing. Don't know what it's been off. Could it be a worn Roman minim? Don't know. I've certainly had definite Roman minims at that size. I've actually had Roman minims with an actual design on which was obvious. Half the size of that. And this is why I dig obscure signals. I'll give that a clean when I get in the house, just on the off, well, will I ever find it again in my pocket? But if I do, I'll clean it up, just on the off chance that it's a Celtic quarter unit or something. Doubt it, but with it being disc shaped like that, that's what the Celts were, weren't they? Oh, it's so small. Oh look, oh look. Aye, that definitely needs a clean up, that. That's what I'm on about, viewers. Obscure coke and less than coke and weird, obscure, obtuse signals. Why not dig them?
Delighted.
What was that you just said?
What?
At least
I'm on the hammered.
Yeah.
Yeah. I've just shouted out Commonwealth.
He thought it was a Commonwealth.
I could see a shield.
I was wishing for a Commonwealth yesterday on my Facebook because neither of us have dug one.
Nice one as well, sixpence, isn't it?
It's a beautiful, probably James I Irish.
Irish, yeah.
Oh yeah, he is there somewhere.
Almost bent like a love token.
It is actually. There's
which
the
is odd.
Top of his crown. It's probably James. That. Don't know whether that's a bit of a date there. I don't know.
You'd have thought by the time love tokens came into fashion, like round about William III, that would have been more worn than it is.
Might have been knocking around in some
in an old drawer or something.
Prostitute stores, mate.
Yeah. Hey.
Somebody might have loved that. She might have been good at a job. You're all zoomed in, mate.
Hey.
You're all zoomed in. Well done, Rob.
Thank you, mate.
On the blooming Hamids.
Yes, one each.
Happy days. I'll just take a picture,
Yeah,
mate.
mate. Brilliant.
Well, I was just ribbing Rob. So I'm disappointed in you, Rob. Disappointed, mate. It's nice to have the banter, and then he goes bang. But he was convinced when I was walking up to him he'd had his first Commonwealth, because I was talking about them on my Facebook yesterday, wishing one for myself today. How weird would that have been? But anyway, lovely James I, Irish, I think it is. All right, Bunter, I'm going to Chippy for you, the Island House here in Evesham. Gonna get some fish and chips, all right, son? What, you've got muddy hands, Dad? It's English mud, Bunt, don't worry about it, it's historical. So what did you get from the Chippy, Dad? What do you mean? I got fish and chips, Bunt, and a carton of curry. And it costs $12.95, but it is almost as big as the car. Don't be spending that much money. All right, son. All right, son. Friggin' hell, Bunt. They've definitely had us off. I asked for fish and chips, not for a long, skinny fish. Look. There's a sausage for scale. A sausage. Oh my God, it's not a sausage. It's a banana. Anyway, there's a sausage banana for scale. So it's really long, but it's only about as wide as a banana. No, not impressed. Big cunt. So, home now. On the top of the shield there's 2 letters on this sovereign penny. TD. Now, I don't know exactly what's what with it, but I do know that it's a Durham mint. It's a Henry VIII Durham mint. So, and it's the first time I've ever found a sovereign penny. Let me get that on my finger, because it's not showing up better. Yeah. That's really nice, that. I might straighten it. It's a little bit beveled and that. But I'm not going to straighten it tonight because I'm tired. Wait till I'm well rested before, because, yeah, apart from where that big bump is, it's got most of its detail there. And this is what's known as a filigree button that I can't pick up because it's so dainty. Well, that's nice. It's not ancient. I think they still make them today. It'd be interesting to know how far filigree buttons do go back. But might have 150 years of age or something. I'm not sure. Happy days. Oh, and yeah, remember, those were 2 Coke signals. So you get a really mint one of them. Can be worth a few £100. If you don't want to dig Coke, that's up to you. The next guy might just dig it for you. Somebody asked me where I got my box from on one of my other videos. And if you go on the Facebook search bar and put in Box It, it's my mate Wayne. And there's Henry VIII fat face. I did dig a really nice one of these in full good order, but I dug it in Scotland, so I'll just give it to the landowner there to sort out with the Scottish museums, because I didn't know how it worked, but there you go. Few bits, few bobs, isn't it? Bits and bobs. There you go. Young Henry can go there. Nice one.